Okay, here we are, John. This is our final episode.
Unbelievable. Here we are, beautiful Fleurieu milk down here on the Fleurieu Peninsula. The best milk in South Australia, Michael.
It is a South Australian milk company, and it does with all local farmers, and it comes up in this beautiful little package like that.
I no longer have to go to the weights room because I drink a lot of it.
Oh, you're just a fat man.
Thank you very
but
much.
what we've got to realise, we're here in Maiponga, and it's a typical lovely rain-soaked day. And what sort of conditions are we going to have for our grand final day at Goolwa Oval? It is going to be a cracker, but oh my God, the conditions, let's hope they don't get too bad.
No, that's it. No, I think it's going to be beautiful down on the Fleurieu Peninsula.
Well, we've got a few games to get through, John, and we've got a special guest today. It's going to, hopefully, fingers crossed, we've got a lad from Maiponga Select. He's been invited to the AFL Draft Combine, and we're very lucky to have him here as our special guest. Last year, we had the number one pick, Jason Horn-Francis, who came along and upset everybody here at Fleurieu Milk when he rolled in with the Wollonga jumper.
Yeah.
And then quickly he had to take that off and walk in with the Maiponga jumper.
Correct.
And but now today we've got Jaden Magor. So Jaden, come in here.
Come on down, Jaden Magor. This is your life.
And have a look at Jaden. He's already knocked off a nice little 250ml of iced coffee, Fleurieu Milk. So welcome to the team here in our family.
We remember him through the early days, Michael, at our academy sides.
Yes, he did.
Big woolly hair.
You were a captain, weren't you? When we...
No, he got injured in the first 15 minutes.
Yeah, but he was still
tossed the game.
He still tossed the coin.
Yeah,
I'm sure you did.
Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah, don't say you think you did. Be proud of it. Yeah, it was one of my proudest moments.
Yeah, working with us.
I did all that.
Now, congratulations, you made the under-18 team of the year for Sandford on the wing. So well done from the Fanatics.
And you had some issues.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, had some interruptions.
Yeah, from the carnival, but you came back and you finished magnificently. What, kicked 6 in your last game for the South 18s?
Yeah, last game just shut up forward. So yeah, I was happy with that.
Yeah,
for sure.
And and you're looking forward to the draft combine?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's only I think 3 weeks away now, so go over there for a weekend and.
You'd know most of the boys that are there though, wouldn't you? Because you played against them regularly.
Yeah, all the SA boys. Definitely all close with them. But it'd be nice to talk to all the other boys from different states and all the prospects from interstate as well. So it'd be good.
And has the phone been ringing off the hook?
Not off the hook, I wouldn't say, but we've had a few here and there.
I tell you what, if they find out he works at Fleurieu Milk, they'll be onto him.
Yeah.
I've just heard from the boss that he does an amazing job here.
Oh.
God.
Well, they don't want to lose another one.
No.
It's like... Because you took Jason's job, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
So
now I came in, so...
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, well, that's really exciting for you, mate. Now, let's hope it all goes well, because I don't know... Look, I'd have to be corrected, but I don't know if Maiponga Selects have had no, in fact, I've just been told by my research consultant that Maiponga Selects have never had a AFL drafted player, so we wish you all the best, and let's hope it goes really well, mate.
Yes,
and the good thing about Jaden, like I've done a couple of stories with him and the relationship I have with his father Shane, which is tremendous, is just that he's so grounded, and he remembers all his mates at the Mudlarks, and when I have interviewed him, he's always talks really fondly about his growing up here at Maiponga, and I know very well it's going to be close to your heart wherever you end up, mate, and I know there are no guarantees in life, but you're certainly on the right path.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope you're right, but we'll have to wait and see how it goes. So.
Oh, well, congratulations,
exciting,
mate.
exciting stuff.
Cheers.
Beautiful.
Good on you.
Cheers.
No worries, mate.
Well, Michael, we've got to go straight into
the game.
Are we going into Travis or not?
Well, yeah, we're going to get Travis here, because Travis Crawford is the brainchild behind this Fleurieu footy.
I reckon this was his first effort in 1976.
Well, it's not.
I was born.
Here he is.
Great Southern League grand final budget.
Yeah, well,
This is what we've gone to.
This is pretty good.
How
Isn't it?
professional was that, Michael?
Do you know that people come up and give me cuddles? I was at Strathalbyn last week, and people are embracing me.
Oh,
and saying, what a great job you're doing with the budget. What a great job you're doing with the budget. And I'm thinking, I'm doing okay.
I'll take that. This is the man.
To be honest, fellas, this is the chap who's
It's
doing
a bit
it.
like the printer. The printer just gets to hit print.
A lot of work. Blood, sweat,
As you're
and
fully
tears.
aware.
You're doing a fantastic job, and
Thank
I
you.
know that right throughout the month, everyone has been singing the praises of Fleurieu footy. And have a look, that's the cover that we're going to see at Goolwa Oval everywhere on the weekend, and it's going to be an absolute beauty.
Yep, and it will sell out, I hope.
For $4, it's a bargain.
It's
I love some of the stories in there. You've done a great job.
Jam-packed. It's over 60 pages.
Yeah.
You've hit the 60
I've
pages.
had the 6 pages.
What did I tell you when you first moved it that it was going to be 60 pages?
You said, slow down, it's going to be a monster.
Yeah, it is.
Simo did have 16 pages in the Sun about sport on
Yes.
the weekend, so that is getting there.
That's right.
Yes, let's not forget the Fluoro Sun. There she is.
Exactly.
The Willunga netball premiership side there. Congratulations to them.
Have a read of my article in there in the bunker, okay? Great read.
Yeah, in the bunker. Let's get away from golf for a minute.
Yep.
So, Travis, how's it all going with Fluoro footy, and what can we expect in the grand final edition?
So we've gone all out in this one, to be honest. We've even hired an illustrator who's doing some funnies for us in this issue. So a young illustrator from Back Valley, Louis Deckerville, and he's even done us some little mini mascots which have made it onto the front cover for this issue. So look, we've gone all out. But obviously, Fluoro Sun being a media partner provided a whole level of content. We've got netball in there, and we've obviously got we've even got an interview with AFL goal umpire Chelsea Roffey.
Wow.
So interviewed by an 8-year-old Oz kicker.
Now, you do realise, Travis, that you've taken Tony Modrich's place this year as one of our guests.
Oh, okay.
So, you're sitting in royalty, but Travis, we can't go on here all night, or else, or else we're not going to get in about the grand final.
Correct.
So, Travis,
Oh, right.
Michael?
Okay, he's running the show.
All right, nice to meet you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Trav.
Hey, Trav,
Get Fluoro
fantastic.
footy.
Get the
How many
Fluoro.
copies are we going to be expecting at the
Well, we're
box?
starting with 500.
Oh,
Whoa, let's get your copy. They're going to sell out, folks.
Sell out.
So get there early.
That will
Yeah.
sell.
Yeah, they'll sell out before the Colts, mate.
Yeah.
And everyone in the reserves and A grade are going to offer their nuts.
Yeah.
They'll go mad. And I'll blame you because it's not going to come to me about it.
No, fantastic
All right,
effort.
thank you.
No worries, thank
You
you.
can keep that one.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's good idea. Right. Funny man. Okay.
Michael, McLaren versus Willunga. We can't go on. We can't even start on this match without saying that had to be the best footy. Last 10 minutes of football on Saturday.
Oh.
How good was that? And I cannot believe that Levi Proud tried to pick that side up and carry him to the grand final.
I have been impressed with him from the first time I saw him at Mount
Yeah.
Compass Oval.
And-
he is just a bull of a
And you
game.
would have to go a long way to see a better goal than Samson kicked in that last.
We kept two in the last.
It was just electric, and
Yeah.
we're just going mad, and we're just saying, they can win this, and the Pongi crowd were willing them over the line. And it was just a cracking game of footy, and I think it's one of the best I've seen down here, so full credit to Maiponga. And remember, Maiponga have come from nowhere, and they've got 3 teams in the grand final, and they couldn't get a senior Colts team together a couple of years ago.
Yeah, my Ponga Selects have done a phenomenal job as a football club, and when you think about and analyse their year, they have been the best performing club over the year. Although they're half a point away from winning the club of the year, which you look at it and you find that absolutely ridiculous how that happened.
Yeah.
And that was all big honour at that last game against Strathmore to draw, and then you find that on Saturday they were only 2 points away from going into a grand final, having all 4 grades running through. And it just would have been a magnificent feat. And I know that, this is a credit to Willunga. It's something we've become accustomed to over the years, that Willunga get to play in all 4 grades on grand final day. And to have Maiponga Selects achieve that feat would have just been so brilliant for our competition. But they didn't do it, and it was the most riveting 10 minutes of football I've seen. A lot of people were thinking, let's get out early, we'll beat the traffic getting out of the ground, and all of a sudden the switch was flicked. And it was just a really fantastic finish. But getting back to it, Willunga were absolutely superb in that third term. The move, Lockie Scott forward, the Mudlarks really just didn't have a match up for him. And his 6 goals end up being match winning.
That's it, and that's where we go to now. That we go to the grand final game, and I've told you before, right? I love my M&Ms, the Mittens, the Mars, the Merritts, the Muffies, the Moyles, the McKays, and you throw in a mutton, and it's I forgot Matthews. They're the M&Ms for me.
Right. Okay.
I'm sorry, but that's going to be the difference. The
Well,
M&Ms.
well,
Pick a colour.
Oh, okay. Well,
I love the red M&Ms.
What about Brett Mellis?
He's called Muffy, okay?
there you go.
Stay
he's
away
good.
from here.
Yeah.
You operate the camera, Bats. We'll do the talking.
Actually, we often forget about it, but we should thank Bats for doing
Oh,
it
yeah,
throughout the year.
I might have a drink of gin for you, Bats, and this is a special gin. This is the back-to-back Brett Ellis gin. And you can purchase this very soon.
Right.
From the distillery. The
Fluoro
distillery
gin.
down. Fluoro
gin.
It's FG. Furio Gin. Magor's Gin.
Shane, come and help him. He's dying.
No, but I've just had a little bit of it, and I tell you what.
No.
It goes
What
beautifully
about
with
Tara
Furio.
Bredagolo? You know, how good's he?
Hello,
And let's talk about their defence. You know, you've got Kiefer, our favourite, and we're sticking with the Kife.
Yeah.
And you've got Ashley Goodison. You've got Vanderloo.
Yeah.
I tell you, they have got run everywhere, and they've also got the players to close down Wollonga.
You told me at the start of the year, here you go. You told me at the start of the year they'll lose a game.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did.
Have we ever lost a game in the grand final?
Shut up. We're not talking about that.
Now,
but
I can't see it happening with these boys. This has been a long time plan from Gianni.
Yep.
And hats off to Gianni.
Well, okay. Can we do an argument on how they can?
Yes.
Right.
Off you go.
I think McDonald will go to Merritt.
Yep.
Okay. I think Billy Cook will go to Grimley.
Yep.
I think Irvine can go to Mutton.
He's a big, strong player.
Yeah, and I think Nelson could go to Mitten.
Yep.
And I think if you're doing that, there's 4 you can close down in their forward 50. If they can do that and just stop the repeat entries, that's where Wollonga can do it, because they can get you on the breakout. And that's where the game can change, and that's where Wollonga could get a sniff. They started well in the second semi, if I remember rightly, with those first 2 goals.
Yes.
But that was about it. Then they just sort of a whimper.
Yep.
This is grand final day. I'd say if they can get their heads up and get going early, which they're very good at doing, I think they can cause the upset.
Now, I want to, I wish Tony was here. Modra. I wish Tony Modra was here.
Don't do that.
I wish Modra was here because I'd challenge him. In his day when he played, he was the focal point. But McLaren have 13 goal kickers against Encounter Bay, and I saw those 13 goal kickers. They had 9 on Saturday. How do you stop all those multiple goal kickers?
And McLaren, well, I told you he can stop 4, but that's up to the iron ballers.
Well, that's right.
If Cam Hudson's a 2-run footballer, he can move back. I think Rennie could have a run.
I was going to say, Nye and Rennie have to step up.
They do.
They have to step up another level.
Yeah, this is the day that they can do that. And then, of course, you've got on top of that, you've got Altus, you've got Tregenza. These guys can nullify.
Altus went on fire on Saturday.
And Hoffman.
Yep.
He's capable of doing something as far as restricting. And
I've
already mentioned Darcy Scott. What about Lockley Scott?
Yeah.
How good's he? Now, I haven't even got him in one of my matchups there as a key defender. So I think there is an argument for Wollonga to be able to cause this as an upset, because it's grand final day, everything's even, and they're certainly match hardened, while McLaren have only had these 1 game in a month.
I think Millsy will get his hand on the ball, but it's one thing getting your hand on the ball, it's actually putting it to a player. So I think they'd get him out there and train him to actually palm the ball to somebody.
Right, well,
not just hit it forward. That's okay every now and again.
Yeah.
But you've got to start using his hand and rolling it down his arm into the smaller blokes in tight.
Well, that's where Bass can come in, and Bass might have to do a bit more work in the middle.
I noticed that in the middle when he was in there.
And when he does, because there's no better palm of the ball than Bass, and that's where Laurie and Ellison have got to really step up too, which they have all year. But Wollonga...
Sorry?
I
know, I just saw his name. I had to take over.
Okay, go.
Tom Harms.
Yeah.
Smartest bloke I've seen out there.
And he's their swingman. He can go half back, he can go in the middle, he can go wing, he can go half forward.
Yeah.
And that's what Gianni's got in his hip pocket.
Yeah, and his bench is just, rotation through the bench is just ridiculous.
He keeps them fit and he keeps them running.
Yeah.
No, this is going to be a cracker of a game, and I think it's going to be a great showcase of what's been a fantastic Great Southern Football League season. So it will be a beauty.
Yeah. Mitchie Portlock, the best son, hadn't been a happy hunting ground, but he'll fire him up.
Yeah, and can I just say too, just quickly, that this is the Fluoro Milk Team of the Year. It's terrific. Gianni was voted as Coach of the Year, but I can tell you it was damn close. It got down to the last coach between Gianni and Rod Mitchell. And when you think that Gianni coached an undefeated team, it shows how much the other coaches in the league rated Rod and what he did with this football club, which hadn't played finals for 15 years. Boys, thank you. My key researchers nodded their heads. So, for them to play finals and nearly get to the grand final, a lot of people have got Rod Mitchell in very high esteem. But Gianni picked this team from all the players that were nominated from all the coaches, and this will be a highlight. It'll be in the footy budget, but please get your copy of the Fluoro Sun, because we do promote footy very strongly in our association.
Last one. Yep. Ellison, will he start on the wing?
Could do, but he'll swing on ball as well. He'll do everything.
Yeah.
They've got a good rotation system. Like you said, Moyle's very quick, but you mentioned the M. So, look, this will be a terrific game, and I think it's a great end of the season. And let's hope the conditions, if it gets a bit heavy, no worries, but let's hope the wind stays away.
Yeah. Okay, I hope Ricey gets the GF. I like Ricey.
Well, the president knows that, and so maybe he can come in a minute and tell us the
I
umpire.
reckon Ricey could run it by
What about the
himself.
reserves? We better get going because Bats is starting to wind things up.
Wind
Could you talk too much?
Yeah, that's okay. Here we go with the reserves at 12:45. My Ponga Selix versus Wollonga. I reckon there's half the kids I taught at Wollonga playing for my Ponga.
Oh, they've got no chance.
I love seeing these kids play. Yeah, no, that'll be, and also Wollonga, your favourite player. You said it in the Sun.
Damien Young.
Damien Young is not so young anymore.
Doesn't matter. He's touched.
Yeah.
He knows how to win premierships, and that's where Wollonga will win it. They won the second semi by 65 points. And it's a huge comeback from my Ponga Selix to be able to bring that in.
Yeah,
what I can say, my Ponga Selix are in the reserves, they're in the senior colts, they're in the junior colts.
Yeah.
They are going to have a great day. And what I love about our competition, that every football club in our league has its own identity. You know, you look at it at the Mudlarks and the green and gold that's sort of down on that half forward, flank forward pocket at Strathalbyn. You know, like it just adds a lot of flavour to our comp. You know, and you know when Galway play or Yank play, they get those cheer squads, and everyone's got their own identity and how they barrack. And I just think it just brings more passion to our footy, and it's absolutely exciting. And the green and golds are going to be out in force. There's no doubt about that.
And it will be nice to see. I love Sammy Alphabet, and we'll see him running around in the twos. So
and then they've got Johnny Cook, they've got Beckers.
But I tell you
Scotty
what,
Brown, Cam Turner, fantastic, and Gale. But my Ponga Selix, Wade Hutchie, Polsty, he's out there running around. Daniel McCrow, the Mohammedans, and our mate
Maisie.
Yeah, we love our right,
and
mate.
Jackson Sampson will get some place, and Gerardo's played
All
some
right.
A grade. But Jacob still playing for Wollonga, nice big tall in the Magoos, and Andy
Aroo. Yeah, I think, like I said, Wollonga will win this.
But no Miles Wilmington will cost them 4 or 5. There you go.
Oh, can you have a tip, please?
I'm going for. I'm actually enjoying the gin, so I'll go with the Muddies.
He wants to leave this place in one piece. I've already lost an arm.
Simo, 11 o'clock.
Okay.
11 o'clock. 11 o'clock, my Ponga Selix versus Strath.
Yeah, now Strathalbyn beat my Ponga Selix by 28 points in the second semi, and already we've lost Doug Stock.
That is key player. But you got another Hines in there, and you've got the Jaden. How do you pronounce it?
Slothy.
Yeah,
who'll be presented with his male medal, by the way.
That'll be a huge lift to my Ponga there.
Will be, and of course we've got a Deacon playing. We've got Havers. We've got Dooley, Spencer. They've got a lot of players there. Mudlarks, and of course our mate Dexter Kenny.
Dexter Kenny.
Yeah, he'll be down there plucking them in the goal square and kicking goals. But what you love about Strath is Jackie Wheaton. They've got a Sheriff out there, Barbary, Yankee, Ferguson, McMurtry.
Stop there. And Tom Welk played 5 under 18 games this year. 5 A grade games for Strath.
Don't you love it when they bring up these kids to play grade footy?
Yeah, it's brilliant.
The clubs have got to do more of it, and you can get them back.
Yeah.
So okay, I reckon Strath will win that one.
Oh well, I think they're too much of an inroad for.
Right, junior colts, John. My Ponga Selix versus Strathalbyn.
And so Pongi will go in outright favourites here. They'll go in favourites here. We got the medalist Jack Brown.
Yes, we have
going in there. You got another Cody Hines leading and the leading goal kicker. Go up. So there's a kid playing here, a girl playing here. I wonder if Tassie Wright will get a game.
Well, and Holford is very good up forward as well. And you got Siwak, you got Noble, you got Mathewson. The Mudlarks are looking very good in this game, and I think my Ponga Selix will win the first premiership of the day. Yeah. And they'll do that. But you've got to like Strath. They've got Keatley, they've got Ayres, they've got Stefano Wicks, Smith, Guga, Field, and Wees. And look, there's a lot of talent that's running around in the Young Roosters side, but I think the Mudlarks will get over the line to win the junior colts.
And I'm looking forward to seeing the Mudlarks take the first of the day to set the pattern of the whole day.
And you'll be out there presenting medals and trophies.
I'll be there representing South, and I'll be looking for pathway talent, for our academy side that we do run here at my Ponga.
That's right. Well done. Good stuff, John.
Thank you very much.
What you do? You just
give. Just give.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that's it. That's our wrap.
Michael, no, it's not.
No, we've got to go.
We don't. We've got to say farewell to Sid. He's playing. Sid James has played his last grand final. Great mate of shit.
Yeah.
Great mate of ours, and we're going to miss him.
Yeah, we are going to miss him.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's all.
Yeah. Very sad.
Cheers.
All right, thanks a lot, and thank you, Andrew, for everything. Also want to thank Terry Corcoran, the president of the Great Southern Footy League, for his support all the way along, and thank you.
Yep.
I don't know what for, but thanks. See you at Cool Rover.
Yeah.